Phoebe. Thank you for them so much for coming and blessing us the second section. All right, team, please prepare your note and pen, unmute yourself, and help me welcome Duke and Phoebe to the stage.
Just give me a sign.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Hello, guys.
Let's go, Duke.
Wow. Okay, guys. We are Duke and Phoebe. We proud to be launching the business by founders of Five Going Amaro, Misa, up to Ten and Sophia, and part of Finley and Luna Diamondship. It's an honor for us, to be the speaker today. Showing the plan. I know that some of you guys working hard and bring a lot of guests for tonight. So first of all, just want to say thank you, everybody. Especially, the leadership team, definitely, we have to be earned, to be on stage. Jessica team, Jeff and Stella team, Tian Huing team, Misa, Tongli team, Ten and Sophia team, especially Phil and Luna, actually the topic today, Phoebe and me, we want to share with you guys maybe it's like how we build the business fast and how we can bounce back after failure. I think that this topic is one of the most important topic if you guys want to have the result and if you guys want to moving your business to the next level. Okay, so I think that maybe I will let Phoebe start first, so I will come later. Okay, so
yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Host tech team and then especially the amazing speaker tonight, right? Look right here. So I think yes, we here tonight is not about like we give a training or we tell you what to do, but it's gonna be about more about our stories and our sharing in terms of raising you guys awareness. And we hopefully after the sharing, like you guys can go back reflect something for yourself, your story, your cases right now and what to do that you decide for the next move for yourself, right? I think that I will share a quick story before I get into our topic for tonight. That I was mentioning earlier that we currently just finished a trip from Vancouver. So technically we landed Toronto today at 7 a.m. And right now my mind still in Vancouver. And I want to share with you guys that it's not about the trip that we have in Vancouver, but it's about the one that who go travel with, right? So I think like a lot of us in here, before you join the business, you like traveling, right? Me too. I like traveling. And one of the reasons why I like this business because we can go travel. And not just like go travel by ourselves, but we go travel with our two friends. We go with our friends from the city to another city, from country to countries, and then we meet a new friends, right? And then we have fun together, we learn together, and we grow together. There's a one time I talked to Phil and I asked him, what's your motivation for you to move forward? He's like, right now you already become successful, right? You don't lack of money, you have everything, you have knowledge, you have experience, but what's the motivation for you to move forward in the business? So he shared with me it's not about how much he has in the bank account. It's not about where he and Luna go travel together, but it's about how many people that he can, how many people life that he can touch. How many people that he can come there, see them, grow with them, and grow them, become successful with him. But that's more meaningful for him. And in the beginning, we didn't get that idea until that we the one who go travel. We see the one in another local that they grow themselves in our business to the next level and become better themselves in every day. So that I feel like it's a lot of meaningful for me. And we see how far that we can go, how how more capacity that we can increase. Because I look at my team. I am the one I go with my team to Vancouver, and then some of them they are working corporate job right now. So the time that they landed at 7 a.m., they have 2 hours for commuting, resting, and eating before they start working at 9 a.m. So they're working from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. today. and then they know a skill. So after working like 7, 8 hours today, right? So they jump into the meeting tonight, join with us tonight, know a skill. So I feel like I think that they have never done anything like that before, but then I want them to see that's how much like their mental toughness, their capacity that they can reach to that level. If not this opportunity, I don't think that they can see how potential they can grow. And then after this, unfortunately, they can know that they can have the ability to go far. And then this gonna be the same lessons for all of us in here, right? I want you guys to see the opportunities and the chance for us to grow our mental toughness to see how far we can go. Right? A lot of us in here sometimes we think uh going travel is about budgeting, right? I don't have money, I don't have enough budget for me to go travel. So that's why I stay in our local, right? Oh, because of I have I working full time right now, and then doesn't want me to take a day off. So whole bunch of skill, right? If we don't look at the solution, all the problem gonna come to us, right? So I want you guys to see that not just like all the leaders they are setting the example, but all the team player that you see as your friends right now, that they also kill all that those skill, and then for them to move forward as a solution, for them to figure it out mentality, right? But I don't want to just talk about the mental toughness that you guys should think about, because like we in here, all the leaders in this room, there's one like a new idea. Like, as a human being, we the same, right? But it's just about we've been through more challenges, we've been through more struggle, we've been through more problems to become who we are today. And then if you're willing to embrace, if you're willing to face those fears, the problem in life, so definitely you're gonna become someone like us next 2 3 years. Okay, 2 3 years in the business, we don't consider ourselves grow that fast, but we understand that why we doing what we doing, why we want to face our fears as fast as we can, our challenge as fast as we can, to discipline ourselves and move forward in the business. If you go right now, you throw back to the day that you get launched in the business, right? So remember that you get the offer, get launched to be part of the team. So we have something called 30-day current, 90-day currents, right? 9 core steps. But how many of us actually until now that we discipline ourselves to do exactly that 9 core steps, follow exactly the framework system matters, and part of the growth that we have the game plan for every single one of us in the beginning, right? I know a lot of things happen in life, and then it happened to me and Duke as well, right? And then somehow we lack of discipline too, right? Delay, we procrastinate as well. But then if you guys are where we was back then, right? So it's similar to each other, like we was there, and then we understand how it is, but it's just about how fast you can bounce back, right? It's about how fast you can go back and discipline yourself. Because if you are the one who lack of discipline, you don't get the thing done, right? Even though the game plan that we talk about, we set goal, we do a lot of things, but we just don't finish it, right? And somehow we being disappointed about ourselves, right? I'm the one who in the beginning I trust the company, I trust the system, I trust our mentorship program, but only one thing the belief that I don't have is in myself, because I don't see myself can discipline and then grow that much in the beginning. So I was doubt myself. Can I do it? Can I be a good fit for the team? I might be able to go platinum, because it's really hard for me to finish just one book or 2 3 cities every day. That's small little stuff, and it's really hard for me to go out and expand my network, because I have fear talking to people. I have fear of reaching out people. You know, but then because of um like small step in the beginning, and I can do it like 1 day 2 day, but then somehow I delay it, because I'm not disciplining myself enough. So the performance that I do, it has been slow, and then sometimes we become lazy, right? Sometimes we become, oh, I could do it tomorrow, I could do it this weekend, I could do it next month, right? And then forever we don't get it done, right? And we get the less productive result as well. So it make me become less confident about the thing that I'm doing right here in here. So in the beginning, it took me like the whole year, my whole first year in the beginning to just working on myself, raise my confidence, raise my self image, raise my discipline. And I figured out the discipline in terms of doing habits every single day actually shaped me to be more, strict on myself, had a rule for myself, discipline myself. And then when I get small little things done, and that's how I get more confidence for myself. But the question is, how can I gain back my discipline? How can I motivate myself? Sometimes we, some people, it's just like, oh, when I want to do something, I need to have like a feeling. When the feeling is come to me that I feel like I can do it, I want to do it. But when the feeling is not there, I don't want to do it. Is anyone similar to that? I hope that some of you may have that, right? But sometimes the feeling is not going to be with you every single day. Sometimes it just come and it's go, right? What if the feeling is not there? Sometimes we talk about, do you see the stress that you have every single day? Your family back home, your family in here, they have been working hard every single day. Can you turn that to become your motivation, right? So sometimes yes, we can, but not all the time. And then later I found out there's a one study from one Russian psychologist in the like I think it had been years ago already. So she talked about sometimes we get motivated from the thing that we haven't done, which is like unfinished, more than the thing that we finish. And it's similar to the talk from Francis. Finish what you start, the CD on the BZM. So with that mentality, sometimes when, for example, like we get the goal done, right? So we forget about how we've been through the challenge to get the goal done. But then when the goal is haven't finished, right? So we have the goal in mind that we haven't finished the goal yet. So we have to figure out how to find the solution, how to continue to finish the goal. So sometimes that thing it can motivate us every single day. For example, sometimes we think, how can I do a night call step every single day? But the key thing is just do it. Simply just do it, and we figure it out how to finish all the things later. Because without the first point, without the first step, just open the book or just go out. Simply just go out. Uh, talk to people the first 10 sentence, right? Just say hi to people. So we think we overwhelmed, we overthinking. That's a whole bunch of things that we have to finish every single day. But it just like just do it mentality, go out, start the first thing. You know, that's how we have the feeling to continue. And then the more we do it, the more we want to finish it. And then that's how we finish the whole thing for every single day. And then this is the solution. That's the first solution. The second one that I feel is about your energy level. Sometimes like every one of us, we have a bottle of energy level. So if we use our energy level for the important and less urgent tasks, right? We will leak our energy level will be leaking out. And then if we use our energy level to the important and urgent thing, which is can make you to move forward with the support to your goal, your dream, is gonna use it wisely. For example, some people when we use our energy, right? We spend our energy on the social media, on the reels, on the TikTok too much, right? So the energy left. The end of the day, we do habits. We read book, listen to the CD after 12 a.m. every day, every midnight. So of course, at that time, our concentration is not there anymore, right? We feel sleepy. We don't feel like we can finish it. So the AM that we do every day is not productive, and then you don't learn anything from the book and then from the cities. So why don't use the energy in the beginning, right? In the morning or in the daytime? Because every day, our human being, we cannot focus more than 1 or 2, 3 hours straight. So that if we lick up our energy, so there's nothing left for you to do the business. And especially if you are working a corporate job, like full-time school or full-time job right now. So be careful about your energy level. I one of my team members named Felix. If you saw him earlier, right? Currently he working in corporate job right now. but I saw he will mess a little bit in the beginning when he just get into the new environment, but he figured out how to manage his energy level. So that's how he can finish like 17 MG1 in the first 2 weeks, right? Not just 10 days in this month. And potential have like 5-7 guests for fully team evolution in April 21st in Toronto. Right? It's about how he control his energy level, and the energy level is not just from the physical energy, but it's from the mental energy as well. The mental energy, the physical energy may be from your eating habits, your exercise habits, your sleeping habits as well. But mental energy is gonna be from your spiritual, right? How much that you pray every single day, how you meditate, right? How you like build your inner world, not just like from the thing outside world, and then from that spiritual mental energy, that's how you can control your emotion better. Sometimes why some of us we easily get angry, right? We easy to get emotional when someone feedback us, right? When someone says something that we don't like it, right? One thing we can control in the whole world is that something says something about us, right? Either your cross light, either our off light. If we look at their intention, and then with our growing mindset, right? We see the thing that we should to improve, and then we get the point to improve ourselves, which is good, right? But it's not easy because the first moment, the first feeling that we may have is the emotion, right? Our ego raise up, something inside from our stomach raise up, and you feel hot inside when someone says something that you don't like it, right? But if you can have that energy level from your mental, from like the emotional intelligence, right? So you can control it, you can get it accepted, without feeling offended. And then the one who can do that is gonna be strong enough for you to um get the solution for yourself, be more logical, less emotional, and get the right thing done. And then when you be more disciplined for yourself, and you want to bounce back, right? You want to go back to improve your business. And I think they're gonna have some tips for you to how to bounce back in the business that you are doing right now.
Okay, wow, that's amazing sharing from Phoebe. So I think that how you feel about Phoebe. Sharing earlier. Good.
Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so before I sharing, can I ask you guys, anybody here, you guys have gas for tonight? Anybody? You have gas? Raise your hand if you have gas today. Anybody? Wow, that's a lot of people. Wow, I see. Okay, Kay, have gas. How you feel about, the meeting today? What's different, between the ball plan today and the ball plan that you attend lots of time, before? What different? Versus, today you have gas, and the meeting in the past you don't have gas. What make it? How you feel? Do you know what you're feeling? It is anything differently?
Yes, first and foremost, thank you, Dr. PP, for the amazing, phenomenal presentations. So it's Kay. So I was sponsored by Haley, and up to Duke and Phoebe, Duke to Misa, going Emerald, and it's very excited. I think it's been like 2 months since I had my a new guest to the pole play, and after listening to your pole plan, especially from my coach, which I listened to so many times, and it's just brand new thing for me again. And I just talked to my candidate after the meeting, and this guy's pumped up. He's actually in Southern California, like 20 minutes away from the HQ. So
Wow.
he got fired up, and he didn't get a suit even before the pole plan. But after talking with Duke, doing the empty tour with him, this guy had just fire away to get the new suit, to get a tie, and get the dry dress code. And after fueling and a lot of leaders in our team coming up on stage, he just fired. Appreciate your knowledge for today, and they go.
Yep. Yeah. But you learn certainly more, today. So I
Yes.
believe that maybe Austin team, NorCal HQ, Kevin, Maxim, SoCal, Dallas, and whole more people have guests today. I believe that when you have guests today, your feeling is differently, honestly. You come to the meeting on time. Maybe you come even before 20 to 30 minutes, or maybe in the past you didn't take note, but today you take noticeably. Or maybe that, you're feeling when you have guests, you're feeling differently, honestly. So my topic today I want to share with you guys is, I don't know about you guys, but if you get into network marketing, you always need to have the mindset that, we need the new blood, honestly. We need the new things as human being, we're the emotional creature. So it means that we always fall in love with the new thing, honestly. We feel excited, we feel pumped up, and we want to, more seriously, we want to learn more things, when we see something new, honestly. When we meet a new stranger, we always nice, we always say a nice word, and we treat them, very nice, isn't it? And you always remember that when the first time that you come to your job, how's your attitude? Man, you come early, you stay up late, and you have the, punctuality, you have the right attitude, with your boss and the coworker. You're very friendly with everybody. You even, try to do everything, even not your job. And when you first time you come to the class, the new class that you come, guess what happened? You come early as well. You see your classmate, you always, interact with, the people around, and you want to make sure that, you be the good student. But what happened after a while? Do you know something, happen again and again? Definitely some of you guys, you go to the job, you know exactly your boss, the time that your boss come, and that's why you just come to the time your boss come. You just, feel excited and try to do work hard when your boss, in front of you, or maybe you come to class, you just be a good student when the teacher show up. Or if not, maybe you absent from class, isn't it? So exactly, in the business, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but the successful people, they know how to set up for success. I know for the fact that, sometimes, I might be old, maybe sometime I want to go out, but maybe because of the laziness, maybe because of the energy level, maybe because of the job, the school, something happened. I know for the fact that my life will happen no matter what, because definitely, your life has to come up and down and up and down. That, it's never stay stable, isn't it? Because if it's to stay stable, it might be you
Death
die.
already. Yeah.
That's correct. It's like your heartbeat. So it means that I know my business or maybe my life is never go up all the time. Definitely there will be the times go down. But guess what happened? If you have something happen, if you have guests today, you cannot make the excuse that, oh, I mean, today I have, my family's, emergency. I have the boss, tell me to come to the job, and I cannot attend the meeting. No, you cannot, because, if you have guests today, you have to show up on time. Isn't it? How you learn suddenly, how you come. I see that, man, I see lots of people. I mean, at the first beginning, you guys so excited. I see you was a champion before. I see you guys, have a lot of MG1. You guys go outside, you networking, and you send a lot of messages. You have a lot of MG1, but because we haven't prepared when we go down, when we haven't prepared when we, go in the bottom, and that's why after 6 months, after a year, after 2 years, we stay in the business. And I don't know, but I can say that maybe some of us, we can use the word, zombie, sorry, if I offend some of you guys, but I mean, I was in that position back then as well. In COVID-19, I mean, I was in a zombie mode. I mean that, I want to go out, but I mean that who will be the one I talk about, in the COVID-19, during COVID-19 time. So that's why I feel like that, man, I want to become a champion. I want to become a winner, but somehow, somewhat, I mean, man, I just stay at home, and you guys know that there's no growth in the comfort zone, and there's no comfort in the growth zone. So that's why I feel like that, if I don't have, if I don't set up myself in a position that is push me to have the result, if it's don't push me to, push me to be in a position that I have to do the right thing, eventually I will do the wrong thing, honestly. Temptation come, job comes, and when you hit 25 years, the age of 25, the society will look at you, the validation of degree, your car, and later on you will, your mom, your dad will call you, hey, how you doing? You stay in Canada, you stay in US, for a long time. How's your life? Did you buy a car yet? Did you buy the house yet? What about the PR? A lot of those things happen along the way. And if you don't, have that urgency when you first join the business, after 2 years, honestly, you will lose hope. Something happened along the way. And if you look at, your business, you see that, man, I don't have anything in my business. It's Tuesday again. It's Friday again. About plan again. The same speaker again. I mean, the same Zoom again. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I put myself in that position, I mean, I would be disappointed. So Phoebe and me, what we have right now, and I can reflect that, Misa business, Tunley business, Tennis Sophie business, Fuel and Luna business, whatever that, they have the success right now, do you know what? It's a foundation they set in the first 2 to 3 years. Entrepreneurship means that you live the life 2 to 5 years that not many people want to live, not many people willing to live, and they can live 40 years later on. Everybody wants to live. So in the first 2 years, in the most important year that you should focus on building the business. I mean that, I because back then I remember that when Phil came to Toronto, he always had the training that, man, work ethic. You should, focus on 15 M joint per month, 20 M joint per month, because, he reflect, these people and that people, lots of people that, they was a champion, but because, they didn't intend, beyond their ability. And that's why the result wouldn't didn't show. And that's why in the third year and fourth year, a lot of things happen. Like I said, life happened. And that's why when they look back, they compare themselves with their friends on social media. They see, lots of, good stuff and cool stuff on social media, and their friend and family pressure on them. And that's why they look back, wow, it is because this business, and I have the lifeline right now. And they drop out of the business. They quit the business. I don't know about you guys, but I mean that I'm very scared. Some of us in that position right now. But if you can overcome that stage, man, you become a winner, honestly, because you experience life. You have a lot of reference point. You come back to appreciate this opportunity. That's amazingly. But what about we learn from eyes opening? We see, because I don't know about you, but I believe that working hard without working smart, it means that we're eating without digesting. Because like I said, I mean, if working hard can make you become successful, I believe that a cow can even have more success than as human being. That's correct. So, and that's why you remember the highlight video. The reason why the second guy had more success than the first guy, because the second guy works smarter more than the first guy. So same thing in the business. Yes, everybody in here, I believe that, everybody have, their, the high, I don't know what to say, but definitely that's a time you guys are champion. Definitely that's a time you guys working butt up to show to prove for us that you are the champion. I know that. But the thing in here is, after that working hard, you should spend some time to reflecting if you guys want to succeed fast and succeed long term in the business. Because I believe that if if everybody had the same ability but different mindset, if that's correct. So it means that we have the same teacher, the same material, but why somebody they have the A grade, somebody they have the C grade? You go to the gym, somebody they go to the same gym, they register the same membership, but somebody they have a six pack and they have the big muscle after only 6 months. Somebody they go for even 2 years and they still the same. Somebody do the business as well. I mean that why somebody they have the result faster than you. Yes, definitely we believe that everybody have different journey. We need to we cannot compare ourselves to other people. But hey, I mean, did you ask yourself question that did I maximize my potential or not? Because I believe that every new level always requires a new skill set and mindset. Everything happened right now with me and Phoebe. We always reflect that it's all because of us. It's all because of the reason why the team somebody quit on us, somebody inactive. If our business not move on to next level, it's just because of it's not our effort. It's just not because of we haven't maximized potential yet, because we know that we're a player. I know that I have ability. I know that I can reflect. I know that, if I focus and I work hard, I can achieve whatever I want. But it's just because we haven't think about those things, a lot. Because I believe that one day, has more than 86K thought process in our mind. But majority of our thought, we tend to think the negative more than, we think about the positive thing. And we tend to focus on the distraction more than we tend to think about our goal and our dream. If that's correct. And that's why that if you want to have more success in the business, you should try to reflect that why we haven't had the launch in the business. It is because of we haven't had a lot of MG1. So why we didn't have a lot of MG1? It is because of your work ethic, or because of your skill set, or because of the way that you show people online, or it's just because of your body language when you go out and you shake hands to people. There's a lot of cases, but I recommend that if you want to have the success, you should hang around with somebody who has the success. I see lots of people, you guys in the emotional stage, but you choose to set up yourself, to hang around with the people who have the same stage with you. I know for the fact that if my life go down, do you know what? I need to bounce back by communicating with my mentor, by hang around with the people who can bring back my energy back to the first stage. Because I know for the fact that if I keep, if I keep, avoid the problem, if I keep, admit that I'm okay, if I still admit that, if today I don't do the business, tomorrow it will be okay. I mean that, man, the problem still be there. And eventually you still have to face that problem again. And that's why I don't know about you, but I mean, after today, I don't know about you, but in this stage, even today, I still go out and networking. I still see Phil, Lisa, Tunley, bow down. I mean, lots of leaders, still go out and networking, because we believe that if we don't go out and if we don't, show the plan, we cannot stay alignment with the principle that we teach. Some of the people in my team, I see that Ivy, back then, I mean that Ivy, she has a lot of life happen with her, I mean the PR things, job and school. But guess what? Right now, every single day, I mean that every single day, I see that she always on the phone and on the Zoom talking to candidate and not talking to maybe downline, and she has personally 10 candidate in the process right now. Potentially will launch 2 people personally, but her team has a lot of candidate. You heard Philip, he did, 17 MG1 per week, 17 MG1 per week, and he might have 7 candidates to fill ball plan in Toronto. And the reason why that I reflect, the reason why that I mean, have the, work ethic effort like today is because I see that she start listening to CD every single day. I start seeing that, Ivy always update and ask me how to play her. I remember that, her team asked me to HBS from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. in a day. Her team, 80%, and and 1 people leave, and 10 people and 1 people leave, and 9 people and 8 people, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and herself until 4, 5 a.m. And remember at that time my thought is like, I mean, had a problem. I cannot speak, after I spent time with Ivy. So I remember that, and after a couple of weeks after that, Ivy team is slow. Just because of, she make the decision to renew her again. She just make decision, no matter how many people quit on her, no matter that, I remember that back then, 3, 4 years ago, whenever Phil and Ali came on town, I will always have 5 guests to the ball plan. And all 5 people always quit. And I told Ivy, I mean that, just, definitely is, the candidates, full, definitely is the ideal full. But we cannot control from their side. The only thing we can control is outside. We only can control that how we can improve our skill set and our mindset, so people they buy into you more. Maybe people they join this because of financial freedom, but sometimes majority I believe that people join because of us. They buy into your vision, they buy into your commitment, they buy into the people you become, and they see, wow, when you have a team, I want you guys to become somebody when the people, when your team look at you and they see, wow, I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be part of this team. This is my hero. This applies my hero. Because of them, I can do whatever it takes. So that's why after that, I see Ivy, make decision to start open the book, open the CD, open, the mouth to ask apply more. And that's why that it's not about the team. I just tell you that the spirit of the team is determined by the spirit of the leader. The way you speak, the way you act, the way you represent, the way you do things is represent that how fast your team can drive. Back then, I mean that, Phoebe and me, we just believe that, man, success is like working hard. And after working hard, we have the team, we have the team, we have the rank, and the team fall back. And it's just not our effort. But right now we bounce back again because actually that we understand that our team never surpassed our personal development. I remember that, last year we break, we Q12, back of Q12, our group PV is like 14,000 PV, and last couple months, I mean that, the beginning of the year, but we fall back. It's only 6,000 PV, I remember. But right now, last month, we bounced back again, 9,000 PV. Even a lot of people quit on us, lots of people inactive. But we believe that the reason why we frustrated about something, you have like abundance. Honestly, with you that, the reason, some people ask me the question that why, I see you very, always be calm and happy. Even back then, I see you very angry as easily. Actually, Ivy asked me that question, so and she saw me change, and that's why she changed. And I told her that the reason why we frustrated and angry easily is not because of the external world, it's because of our internal world. The only one can make you sad and be disappointed, be angry, and be happy. It's not your mental, it's not your upline, it's not your cost line, it's not your downline, it's you, honestly. And who wants to follow somebody, it's just because of a little things bother you, and you react in the heavy way. I don't want you, just because of small problem and it's affecting my team. And the team, and remember, for the new people, the thing that you do when you don't have a team will determine the size of your team in the future. So whatever that you do right now, let's do it right and do it once. I see lots of people, you wait until that you have the team to show up in the meeting. You wait until you have a team, and you be accountable. You wait until you have a team and you show up outside, you have a contact, and you I mean you in alignment with your upline. But I mean that, if you wait until you have a team, honestly, so make sure that you do the right thing, put the massive work ethic in. I want everybody in here, I tell my team that I want everybody work massively, no matter how many people that they can go faster than you. Maybe right now you see lots of people, they have success, but if you have values, and if do you know what is the best time to be the business? When no one know you, when no one know you exist. That is the best time you be in silence. And that's what Phil told me. And that's why I mean that don't chase after the recognition. Yes, definitely we work hard, because we want to prove our outline. We want to, I mean that, prove for the world, know who our name. Definitely that is our goal. But I mean that you have to understand that the fast success is building ego. Yes, we want to build a fast success, but the character as well. So that means that you understand what you're worth at. You understand who you are. You understand that the long-term success is not determined by how many people you had in the team, but how many people actually follow you. When you have problem, or maybe when you need something, you call them. When you gather the team, how many people actually come to your house at 2 a.m. and they're willing to listen to your talk? And for somebody, for you to have somebody follow you, you should show them the things that you do, and normal people they're not willing to do, because everybody needs a new hero. Everybody, every time and every time and every season, every new level always require the new skill set, the new mindset, the new hero. But the question is, if that hero is you, I don't know about you, but I mean that if I just still, we're so proud, and we're so happy when we still in the best LS. I still see Mr. in the hunt. I still see my upline in the hunt, and that's why that not many team be in the team that you don't see anybody as a hero. No one do the training, no one do the meeting, no one gives you hang around with the champion. No one hand your hand and get you go out and networking. How it can be successful. So if you in the team that you still have the hero, you should be appreciate that. If you still have somebody connect you with your upline, you should appreciate that. I see lots of people, they just focus on the small thing. My upline saying certain word, I offended, and that's why I don't want to work with my upline. You, dude, man, we can have thousand cost line, thousand dollar out there. You can have a million people out there, you see them successful, but how many people care for your success like your upline? Seriously. So I don't know about you guys, but I mean that if we have the chance to be in this opportunity, we should step up and be the new hero. And if you stay in the business for 2 and 3 years and you have problem, I feel you guys. I mean that, just give you another shot, to believe in people one more time, believe in you one more time. That you just believe that I just need to find one more people, and that person can completely change my business entirely, completely 100%. Trust me, Charlie does so. I mean, he go diamond. After that, he fights Vinny Papalado, and right now, Vinny Papalado is the biggest lad. Wow, you know, and that's yeah, I don't know, but I mean that you should try one more time, because a lot of winner out there still waiting for you, still waiting for your shake hand, still waiting for your message, still waiting for, I mean, the opportunity. I just have the MG1 from the person. I text her, I think that last year, and she will be in my MG1, and guess what happened if I quit? If she want to come back, I cannot find that ladies. Most of people I see that they make the worst decision. They want to give up. They want to quit the best opportunity. But after they quit, I still feel like that, man. They still have the same problem of finance. They still have the same problem of relationship. They still have the same problem of personal development. They still have the same problem of mindset, ego, working with other people. They still have the same problem of victim mentality. So, the biz don't create problem. Life create problem, but actually life don't create problem, you create problem. So your team and yourself, your success never surpass just personal development. So make sure that you go home, read more book, listen to more CD. And remember that, back then I wasn't like today, but I make decision, to read book every single day. Every single day I listen to Sweet Talk, Sweet CD. I told my team that if you guys want to beat me, you should beat me in terms of personal development. I saw UV in my team. He worked around 60 hours per week, and he studied full time. Right now he has 4 candidates after Berkeley. No excuse. Every single day, you guys, if you guys in the group chat, you guys saw that man. He always have the quote. Yeah. Every single day, he listen to CD on bus, on job, on school, read book. And that's why that your internal world is MG1 will expose. 20 MG1 will expose. And if you want to have more success, have more number, focus on, yourself, your skill more. Because if you don't show plan, you don't make money. But if you don't read book and listen to CD and talk with your upline, I mean that we cannot make money in long term. So you can make money fast, but the question is, can you make money long term or not? So make sure that you go home, and one more things, okay? Some of you guys question that why somebody they have the success faster more than you, like more result, why they have more success? Do you reflect that they're more mature than you guys? Do you reflect that they work harder more than you guys? Do you reflect that maybe they read more book than you guys? They listen more CD than you guys. And guys, honestly, with you guys at this business, I don't know about you, but I mean, I follow God, I follow Buddha, and I believe that luck comes from create blessing. The one who create more blessing is the one who have more luck. So if you guys see somebody that have success, don't just jealous question jealousy. You guys should come to them, and I mean buy into their success. Because man, some people told me that, man, this knowledge I know already. I know how to send mails, I know how to contact, but the reason why you still see me come and ask the guy who 150 PV about some tip, do you guys know why? Yes, I know send mail. I know how to send mails. I know how to contact. But the reason why I come to ask, because I want to buy into the energy. I want to attract more energy come to me, because you don't attract what you want, but you attract who you are. And also that, and if you see your cost line, if you tell me that if you want to have your upline, for example, the worth is determined by the action you have to cost line. If you have, if you want to, have your upline so much, so if you see cost line struggling, you should have them. You should come and say hi, even not, you don't see your upline, you still come and shake hand with the candidate and the cost line, no matter what, who are they. So the more blessing that you create, the more luck that you will find. So that's why that this business is create a chance for us blessing. And that's why if you look at Phil and Luna, the reason why I see Phil he has a success today is because I reflect back 5 years ago. Every single day he stay up until 5 a.m., 4 a.m., run the car, drive people around, spend time, I mean teach people the right thing. And that's why that the success comes to him very naturally. Don't choose after success, become somebody of valuable. So that's why the success come to you. Okay. So hopefully that you guys after today put massive number into the event. This business is like marathon business. Whole summer, and you know, I don't remember the last season, but I mean that and this business is like marathon and event to event. Make sure that any event that you have, make sure that you put massive number, massive gas to whatever event that you have. Build ball plan in Toronto, function in Vancouver, function in Cali. Make sure that you put massive number in. Our team, I mean, confirm 20 gas to fill ball plan, in Toronto. So that's why that it's the right thing to do. Go out. Hey, it's nice shoes. Hey, nice hat. Hey, nice shirt. Hey, nice bag. Why did you buy it? And I mean that's the right thing to do. I mean that you check on more hand, and you have them to become better. You have them, to do the right thing. You have them to take more responsibility. You have them, to be more mature. That is the right thing to do. And that you have them become, somebody have awareness and chance for the dream to lots of people out there. And that's the right thing to do. So go home, believe in yourself, believe in the business, and give yourself one more shot to focus 6 months only. 10 M joint, 10 M joint per month, 10 M joint per month, 10 M joint per month. Make sure you focus on that, and let's see that how the business can change you and you can change the business. Okay. So with that, very thank you for listening, and get back to Grace.
Awesome. That was amazing story, right? Thank you, Duke and Phoebe,